The next video is ideal for all you cyclists, so do yourself a favour, before you come to your next sports massage, get doing these stretches. So we'll start with the pec stretch. I don't have a door frame here, so I'm going to use these two lovely ladies. Imagine this is your door frame, and all you're going to do is take your arms out to the side, nice W shape, step through and push your chest forwards to get into those pecs. Hold this stretch for about 16 seconds, and if you want more of a developmental stretch, hold it for more like 30. Lovely. So we're going to come down to the mat now, and I'm going to show you a few more stretches ideal for you cyclists. So if you lie on your back, ladies, and Jess, you're just going to put a block under your lower back, feet towards the front. So the reason I've got Jess lying on a block, it's just going to be sitting under the sacrum, is just to lift that spine a little bit and get a bit more curvature through the vertebra. So you're going to bring your arms folded above your head, and then you're going to take your forearms back and over towards the floor. You should feel a lovely opening out of the whole body, right into the armpits and the pecs, and a nice long stretch all the way through the front part of the body. Once you've held this stretch for about 15 seconds, you can bring the arms back over, change the fold in your arms, so bring the other forearm on top, and then take the arms back over your head. Lovely. Good, so just remove that block for me, Jess. If you both grab your bands, you're going to pop the band around your right foot to start off with. Still on your back, take your right leg up towards the ceiling. You should feel a really nice stretch all the way down the backs of the legs into the hamstrings. Okay, so you're going to keep your shoulders on the floor for this one. Try and keep your upper body nice and relaxed. Lots of people tend to tense up and pull too tight on the band. We don't want to cause loads of tension in the neck. You can pull that leg slightly further towards you if you want to increase the stretch. Lovely, and then to get into the inner thigh, take your legs out to the right. So keeping the shoulders on the floor, bring the right leg out to the right hand side. You should feel that stretch all the way down the inner thigh. Good, your left hip wants to stay in contact with the floor in this one. Good, then you bring the leg all the way back up and over to the outside. Again, keeping the shoulders on the floor, the hip might lift slightly in this one. You should feel a nice stretch all the way down the outside of the leg, into the IT band, right up into the outside of the hip. Good stuff. So then, obviously, you repeat this on your left leg, but to keep things short and sweet, you can pause the video and go for the left leg. We're going to continue on. So from here, if you've got a foam roller at home, you're going to pop the foam roller behind your back, and you want your hip bones and your head sitting on the foam roller. Get your balance first, feet flat on the floor, and then just open out the chest, bringing the palms up towards the ceiling. And just give yourself a few moments here. You should feel a real nice opening up through the shoulders and the pecs, and that thoracic, all that mid and upper spine loosening off. Give yourself a good amount of time here. Sometimes the body likes to fight the stretch, and you need to give yourself a little bit longer in order for those muscles to switch off. If you haven't got a foam roller, you can scrunch up a cushion or roll up a towel. Just give yourself a nice kind of tube shape, as long as it's long enough to fit the whole spine on. So really important for cyclists is opening out the rib cage and allowing the breath to happen easier. So all we're going to do is take a nice big side bend, reach the right arm up towards the ceiling, nice and high, slide the left hand down the thigh, take a nice big stretch all the way down the right hand side of the body. You should feel the rib cage open, and then use your waist to squeeze back to center. Take the left arm up towards the ceiling, slide the right hand down the thigh, take a nice big stretch over to the other side. Good, so you want to go for about 5 to 6 on each side. Take the stretch as far as you feel comfortable, don't push it. So knees hip width apart, hands shoulder width apart. Okay, don't let the lower back collapse. Another one for that mid spine. Thread the left arm through and under the right And you're going to go for a nice thread the needle stretch. Another one that's fab for the mid-spine and the shoulders, which are often an area that get tight when you cycle a lot. Good, coming back to center and then thread the right arm through under the left. Exactly the same here. You're probably going to do about 4 to 6 reps on each side. Lovely. Bringing yourself back to seated, ladies, for the last one. So I know you cyclists get very tight calves. That's one of those areas that might be more painful in your sports massage. So get this one done. Grab yourself your bands, sitting with the legs out in front. You're just going to hook the band around your foot. Keep your leg nice and straight and pull those toes back towards you to get into the back of the lower leg. Good. Again, you want to hold it for about 16 to 20 seconds if it's just a maintenance stretch. If you want to increase that flexibility, up the stretch to about 30. Good, and the other side. Perfect, so that concludes our cyclist stretches. Make sure you have a go before or after you get back from cycling.